Crazy time right now. So many people are home and kids are home that maybe aren't normally home. And so I wanted to come on and share with you 5 budget-friendly tips for how to keep your toddler busy at home. I'm Dan, and welcome to Parent Pacifier, where my wife Amanda and I help save you time and headaches with product reviews and parenting tip videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so that you never miss a video. All right, I haven't gone live or I haven't even posted a video on YouTube in a long time. And that's because life really got crazy. As you know, as parents, like, things get crazy when you have your kids, and between my job and my business from home, we've just not had the time to be able to do that. But now, with kind of the craziness that's going on in the world at this time in 2020, um, we've found some available time, and we've been wanting to come back and create videos on this channel for a long time. And I thought this would be a helpful video because we've been finding ourselves having to figure out ways to keep our son busy. He has been in preschool, or I guess you'd say nursery school, and as a 2.5-year-old, and that is great. We love it, and that's a couple hours a day. But now we're totally home, and he's totally home. My wife still has her job remotely, and I'm doing my business, so we're needing to find ways to keep our son busy, especially during the day outside of times that we've normally been used to now, him being at school. So I thought I would just put together a quick tip video with 5 different budget-friendly tips here, because we need to get some things, we need to save some money and get some activities. And the first thing that we've been really doing that has been really helpful is utilizing the local dollar store. And, for us, it's the chain Dollar Tree. So if you've got a Dollar Tree around you, they've got a really great section of toys. And everything's cheap, right? $1, right? Our son loves puzzles, so we've got these right here. It's like the 24-piece puzzle, and there's like the 48-piece puzzle. He even does like the 100-piece puzzle. I know not every toddler is going to really care about puzzles, but he enjoys it, and it keeps his mind thinking. Keeps him off the iPad, right, or the Disney Plus, or whatever it is that your kids are watching. But that has been really helpful. They also have a lot of little action figures that are cheap, affordable, and things like stencils or coloring books and crayons. One of the things my wife Amanda does actually is she'll collect a whole bunch of things. We'll go to a Dollar Tree if we can. And obviously, it depends on where you're at right now if you can actually go to one. But we'll go and collect a whole bunch of things, maybe 5 or 10 different items, and store it in the closet. And then each day we give him like one new thing, and that gets him excited, gives him something new to play with, something new to engage with, especially if it's a puzzle or some kind of book that can engage some kind of learning or creativity, and to be able to think as opposed to just watching, YouTube Kids all day. So, although that is helpful, I am thankful for having YouTube Kids and iPads and all of that stuff. But that is one of the best things, and it's really the cheapest way to be able to do that is be able to use a cheap dollar store nearby. Another one is, Amazon has these big boxes of stickers. Our son loves stickers, but we have these, which is like a couple thousand between these 2 packs, right? Like a scratch and sniff or whatever, if you're into that. And then these puffy stickers right here, and you give them like 1 sheet a day, and there's like 80 sheets in this. So 1 sheet, and it's all these stickers. We literally get stickers on our socks, on our clothes, in the washing machine all the time. But hey, it keeps them busy, it keeps them active, keeps them doing those things, and it's fairly cheap over on Amazon. I put some links in the description below. They are affiliate links, which means we do get a commission if you choose to buy off those links, but we're not doing it for that commission. Obviously, it's a small commission, but it's because we use and trust these. So if you do actually need these, you don't have to buy any of it, and it won't cost you anything extra. Just putting out that disclaimer for you so that you know. Number 3 for us is Play-Doh. I know it's really simple, but this could kill a lot of time, and there crafting and doing something creative. We like to challenge him to create some things. Like he has a little elephant like cutout thing, but we can create different sized elephants and then have him create some things to make it like he's feeding them, to do that stuff, to help him just be creative, to help him think and play with that. And he'll sit down often to play with Play-Doh. He'll ask for that almost once a day. And we'll just put him actually, in this high chair. We'll sit there as we're doing some work next to him, or we're having dinner or whatever it is, and be able to play. Obviously not during dinner, but as we're preparing dinner, I should say. Those are some things to keep him active with. Another one, and a lot of parents I know already have these kind of things now, but if you don't, this is really great. It's these Melissa and Doug Water Wow color books. Now, actually, coloring books are great, obviously, but then what happens? This happens, and it's done, right? The coloring book is done. Where with these, you fill up this pen in here with water, and you get this empty page, right? But then you can paint right on it with the water, and it changes it colors. This one's been used up a bit, so it takes a little while. But you can paint that right on there. And once that dries, it goes back to just being, a white outline, and you could go and repaint. So that means this can get used every single day, different times over time. So absolutely recommend these, especially during this time where you're trying to, kill some time or have something that your kids can reuse. In that sense. And the fifth one, now this one is a little bit more expensive than any of those things, but I found it to be really useful. iPads are great, but I really like this, and it's pretty dirty from his hands. You can see that. This Amazon Fire 7 Kids Edition. It's like $50 or $60 on Amazon right now. But one, this thing can take some damage. He's thrown it across the kitchen floor, and it's bounced off the side and just been completely fine. I think Amazon even puts in that, if it breaks, they'll exchange it, like you could return it and they'll send you a new one or fix it or something. I don't completely remember, so go and check that out off the top of my head. But what I like about it is you have a lot of different games and activities here for learning, right? You can watch some of the similar videos. Obviously, the Blippi and whatever are all on there, but there's a lot of games. He's been playing different ones where he actually is learning letters and all of that and words at 2.5. So that has been really helpful. And to know, hey, he's not going to destroy my iPad, because I do use that for my business and some things. So I don't really totally want to have to set up all the parental controls every single time on my iPad. I prefer to have something I could just hand to him and know, all right, cool, this is pretty safe. Obviously, you always want to monitor everything when it comes to anything digital or online. But that is what we have in this case with this. And I think it's pretty affordable. They have an 8-inch one or a bigger one, the Fire 8. It's a bit more money. It's $100 or $20 or so dollars. But if we're talking budget friendly, this one's completely doable, has all the different stuff that he likes, and it's about $50 or $60 and works well online and offline. So we'll take this to restaurants. Obviously, you can't take it to restaurants right now, but we'll take this out. So this is helpful to kill some time. And the last thing I'd really say is, depending on where you are, get out in the car, go for a ride, open the windows. One thing I've been doing with him during the day is I'd go on a drive to the drive-through Starbucks or a drive-through Dunkin' and go and get some coffee for myself, for my wife, for whoever else, and while I still can, and he could just relax, have the window down, be outside, or go for a walk. If you have a big open park that isn't one where they're playing on swing sets and you could just kind of walk around with no one else, then that's another great activity right now as well. Obviously, stay safe and healthy out there, everyone, in this crazy time. But what tips and recommendations do you have for keeping your toddler busy at home? Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list. There is so many other things, but these are the top things that are on my mind right now. And I would, love to hear what you have. What are the things? Put it in the comments below, and I'd love to have a conversation with you there. Those are my tips for this. We see some comments here from some people. What's up, Beth And Josh, yeah, we are live. Parent Pacifier is back, alive and kicking. So this is hopefully videos that we will be able to continue doing. So we do have a plan to continue doing that, and hopefully we'll be able to go live again soon. Maddie's daddy, yep. You definitely need to go over and check out Maddie's daddy channel. And he does great stuff over there for parents. We're good friends. We've done some collaborative videos together. So that is someone to go and check out. But if there's no other questions, I look forward to having conversations down in the comments. And at the end of this, go and check out another Parent Pacifier video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.